As a caregiver at home or in a facility, you know that your loved one or your client needs things to do, things to fill up their day. But what's difficult about this is that we don't always have the time or the money or the resources to fill their day and give them all that they actually need. In this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how I schedule and plan a month's worth of meaningful activities within 30 minutes in 3 easy steps, so that you don't have to worry about whether or not your client or your loved one's emotional or physical needs are being met. And you're not going to just spend all this time and effort trying to come up with all this stuff. Welcome to Dementia Success Path. I'm Krista, and this is the place where you're going to find tips, strategies, and support so you can find success on your path as a caregiver. Now, if you're liking this video so far, be sure to press the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that YouTube actually lets you know when a new video is coming out. All right, let's jump right into the first one. Okay, so the 4 categories of meaningful activities is a game changer. And this is something I learned from our patron saint, Teepa Snow. And she is so right, because something we don't consider as someone who doesn't have dementia is that there are a certain amount of activities that we do each and every day that provide meaning to our life. And these 4 categories are things that guide me and help me organize the many lists of activities that I could be doing into the 4 things a day that I should be doing with each of my folks. The 4 categories are as follows: productive activities, leisure activities, self-care activities, and rest and relaxation activities. So a productive activity is something that all of us do in order to contribute, to feel valued, to feel needed, and usually looks like work. And when our folks that have dementia didn't have dementia, what that used to look like for them is picking up the kids from soccer practice or going to their 9 to 5 or doing some sort of job that contributed to their family and to the community. And now that they have dementia, their ability to organize this and express that they need to feel needed suddenly goes away. But the thing is, that need doesn't leave them. So it's very important to at least once a day have them doing something that makes them feel productive. Self-care activities, just for the context of scheduling general activities to do, is caring for your body and your mind. So what this looks like in practice are exercises like chair yoga or things of that nature, or it is brain teasers or crossword puzzles or things that are going to keep the brain active. A leisure activity is something that we do for fun, something that makes us feel like we are enjoying life, that we're enjoying other people. Essentially, leisure activities are our hobbies. So what this can look like are music, dancing, crafts, just things that you do just for you, just for fun. And usually they will be activities that are super engaging, something that you might need to help your loved one or your client with a little bit. Okay, so rest and relaxation, or unwinding, as I like to call it, is something that is often overlooked with our folks. But trust me, we all do it every day, and it's something that just because you got dementia doesn't mean that you stop needing. What this can look like is putting on some soft music and kicking back. It could look like aromatherapy or a little bit of spa time if you're a lady. Something that is easy and something that the brain doesn't have to work too hard at accomplishing. Now that you have an idea of what the categories are, what I want you to do is go online and look through the billions of lists that are out there and organize them into these 4 categories. And stop when you have at least 30 in each category, like 20 to 30. And you will have about 100 to 120 total activities that you can schedule within a month. Now that you've organized all the activities into our categories, what I want you to do is pick an activity in each of the categories per day. So 4 activities per day. What this might look like is chair yoga in the morning, crossword puzzle, maybe late morning, early afternoon, being able to do some active music or dancing in the later afternoon, and then in the evening, some aromatherapy. That would be a good example of what would make a full day. Okay, getting help and automating some of your activities is going to be a game changer. And this is necessary whether or not you are at home or even if your job is activities. Because quite frankly, you cannot be everything to everybody all the time. It's just not going to happen. So what I mean by getting help is asking a coworker, a friend, a family member, a day center, or even hired help, something along those lines, somebody else to come in and take over one or two activities for you throughout the day so that you can get some other stuff done. And what I mean by automating is that not every single activity that you do with your loved one or your client has to be super active. My suggestion would be to have 2 active activities throughout the day and 2 passive ones. If you enjoyed this video and you want some more tips, be sure to sign up for my newsletter where I send out periodic emails that give you some more in-depth tips and strategies to help you out on your path as a caregiver, as well as join the Facebook group. We have an awesome support group that is linked in the description box below that we would love to have you. And as always, thank you so much for watching these videos. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope to see you in my next video.